Hello, and welcome to a British dude's rambling review for Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. As usual, no spoilers, so do not worry about spoilers. Also, I'm going to do a little bit at the beginning to give you my quick opinion on it. If you don't want to know anything about this film, I'm just going to do a quick little thing, and then after that I'll go into a deeper, more talk review. So yeah, also completely unscripted, off the cuff, haven't got time to write this, so we'll deal with weird editing. So, I think this one's fucking awesome. It's better than all the prequels put together. It's probably better than Return of the Jedi. Not as good as New Hope or thing, but it's great. It's really, really good. I don't think I've been as happy watching, consistently happy watching a film in a long time. I just had a smile on my face. You could chalk that up to nostalgia, but I really don't think this is. I think it's a generally good film. Do I think you'll like it if you like Star Wars? Definitely. If you like good filmmaking, if you like good characters, if you like fucking awesome fight scenes. If you don't like sci-fi, you don't like Star Wars, I don't know, just give it a go. You might just be happy. So yeah, that's my quick little review. On to the big one. So, I don't really know where to start, but we're going to start with characters, so I guess I do know. What a liar. Pretty much everyone is awesome in this film. Old and new characters alike are all pretty great. The new ones, Rey is fucking one of the coolest characters in Star Wars. There's a ton of awesome characters that are now in the non-canon stuff that's been swept away, but I think she's just fucking cool. I can't remember her actual name, a real actress name. That's sad. I should learn her name because she's fucking awesome, and I can't wait for the later films because she's just cool. John Boyega, sorry, sir, who plays Finn. Awesome, fucking great. I'm not gonna, again, no spoilers about his role in the film, but dude, man, he's awesome. He's so cool. Funny, charismatic, cool as hell. Awesome. Poe, played by Oscar Isaac. Again, fucking cool. Have no problem with him. I've had a problem with him, he's probably not in the film enough. Because I like him. He's super sincere and nice, which most pilots in Star Wars aren't. They're like Han Solo, kind of cocky and thing. He's just super sincere, knows he's a fucking cool guy, and is just cool. Kylo Ren, holy fucking shit. Probably the coolest villain since Darth Maul. He is, every time he's on screen, I am happy and scared. He is awesome. I really don't have any problem with him. He's just fucking intimidating and super not relatable. Super you understand what he's going through. There's many villains just okay, but you kind of want to see this villain, but you want to see him. He's great. He is really good. Fucking awesome. And the old character's back. It's like they never fucking missed a beat. Harrison Ford is awesome as Han Solo, and Han Solo is still fucking Han Solo. Same with Chewie, same with Leia. Not really going to talk about Luke at all in this, because I'm not spoiling anything. You can definitely tell these characters have grown up and have way more emotion and depth to them because of what has happened to them over the past 30 years. But they're still them. They're still, I think if they had made them different, it would have been bad. They're fucking them, and it's this warm feeling inside. Because you can tell even they're, happy to be back, you know? I think even they're oh fuck, yeah, we're doing this again. There's two other characters, which I thought one of the characters was going to be way more important than she was. I'm imagining she'll turn up again. I can't even remember her name, though. But she's one of the two CG characters. There's Snoke, played by Andy Serkis, who before the film we had never seen what he looked like. He looks fucking cool. He's very cool. And the other CG character, I can't remember the actress who plays her either. I'm sorry about that. I also can't remember the character's name. She's small. She's orange. And I like the characters themselves, but the fact that everything is so real, like the costume design, the sets, the location shooting, it always real, like it's practical effects. Those two characters really do stand out, and it's a little bit but it's not a deal breaker or an end of the film, like, oh god, why they look crap. It's not Jar Jar. Because also, Jar Jar didn't look as bad because everything was CG, so he also looked just as awful as everything else. But just because everything looks so real, they kind of stand out a little bit. I don't know how they would solve that. I feel like it would have been possible to have those characters to make at least like Snook. He probably could have been a real dude. I don't know why they needed to CG him up. It makes sense, the other one, maybe. There's a ton of other characters that I don't know why they specifically thought they needed them to be CG, or if it would have been better if they weren't, because they do stand out a bit, but it's not the end of the world. All of the fucking practical effects though, and the fucking world and everything is awesome, even down to the lighting. The lighting in this film, I'm not going to spoil any scenes, even though it's so hard not to. There's a scene where lighting is used to an effect where you can pretty much see something coming, but I was watching it and having a nerdgasm over lighting. Like, this is a masterclass in filmmaking. It's fucking great. J.J. Abrams is awesome. Like, there's no doubt about it. He fucking nailed just the feel. It feels like Star Wars. It is fucking Star Wars. It's awesome. Each planet feels fucking completely distinct and different and awesome. Jakku, when it starts, I did go, are we on Tatooine? And then they kept calling it Jakku, and I think they made a point of calling it Jakku 15 times just to tell everyone it isn't Tatooine. It felt like Tatooine. Like, is Jakku mentioned anywhere else? It must be mentioned somewhere. Because there's like Star Destroyers and stuff on it, and like AT-ATs like on it. So it must have been big enough for a big war to happen. But I don't remember Jakku being mentioned anywhere, which is weird. But anyway, everywhere's cool. Everywhere's fucking awesome. I feel that George Lucas must look at this and go, oh fuck, I remember now. I should have just done all this. The prequels. It might have added a lot. Oh well. For the actual story and plot itself, you'll probably sit there and go, I feel like I've seen a lot of this before. Because it follows similar beats to A New Hope, which I don't think's a problem. It's been over 30 years, so I think they can reuse some plot stuff. But it's more that A New Hope did a fucking awesome job of setting up a trilogy and the characters and everything, that it made sense why you would kind of follow that framework if you're trying to set up a new trilogy. It feels fresh, it feels new, it has its own stuff, but you can definitely feel Episode 4's influences in there. Down to certain things. Which is another problem with the film. The final finale of the film is very similar to Episode 4's in the way that there's a Death Star-like thing. Not the Death Star. I think going to having the end with a Death Star-like thing is kind of not great anyway. Just because it is really. I know they had like Poe, an awesome fighter character, a pilot character, and they wanted a big fucking flying fight. And one of the ways you do that is with a Death Star-like thing. But I don't know if they should have done something different, or set it up a little more. It kind of comes out. I'm not going to say what it's called or what it is or what it does. The name though is pretty. If you are a nerd and know certain characters' original names, or you played The Force Unleashed, you might know what it's called. But yeah, it kind of just comes out of left field. There's a character who could have very easily set it up a few times. Like, it literally, all of a sudden, we go, oh, there's a big thing. Holy shit, that's dangerous. And then they go to fight it. And you only actually hear the name of the thing halfway through the fight. Like, it's weird. There's a character who literally, I'm not going to say who or why, but the character many times throughout the film is like, I need to get the fuck out of here. The First Order, which is the name of the big evil group now, I need to get the fuck out of here because these guys are evil. And you know from that character's perspective why he thinks they're evil. But he could have very well, a couple of times in the film, when he's saying, I need to get the fuck away from the First Order, they go, why, certain character? And he goes, because they're fucking evil, they're murderers, and oh yeah, they've got this thing. And just talked about it once or twice throughout the film. So it didn't come out of left field. It couldn't have done the New Hope thing where they come across the Death Star. That wasn't going to happen. But that also helped to set up, oh fuck, that's the Death Star. And they even do a scene, like the Death Star, to show how powerful it is. But it just doesn't feel the same because we haven't really ever known about it. It just kind of comes out of nowhere. We're getting no information about it. If the third in this trilogy is that thing gets rebuilt somehow, then the fuck. Just, it's not a deal breaker. It adds for an awesome ending scene. The location is super unique and a cool idea, and the thing itself is a cool idea. My only problem is that I wish it had been set up a tiny bit more, and then it would have felt fine. It's just such a big thing that everyone seems to know exists, but no one has talked about the whole film. And that's about my only problem. But the rest of the film, awesome. Awesome. Really cool. Fucking jeez, man. Jeez, it's cool. I just don't want to be completely one-sided here and nerd out and go, oh, it's great, because there are some flaws, but definitely not deal breakers. I don't know if you can see this film without seeing the other Star Wars films. I don't know if I know anyone who hasn't seen any of the Star Wars films. I kind of want to get them to go and see it just to see their reaction. Because there's a lot of homage and little, I wouldn't call them Easter eggs because they're fucking in the centre of the screen and you're going, look at that from Star Wars. Even characters, you're like, oh my god, it's him. Like, I don't know if the film would be as good if you've never seen Star Wars. I don't know if it relies on people's nostalgia maybe too much. It was fine for me because I love Star Wars. But I don't know if for everyone, if you've never seen Star Wars, I would love to see, if you've never seen Star Wars and you're like, I kind of want to go and see the new Star Wars without seeing any of the others, and you've somehow come across the review because you're trying to figure out, if you then go and see it, put in the comments what you thought, because I kind of want to know if this film would still hold. I think it would. Characters are good enough to get you through, I think. Just the characters alone and the set design and oh my god. Even just that, I think, is enough to get you through this film and enjoy it. But I don't know how if this film would be as good if you haven't seen any of the Star Wars. So yeah, there's a couple of other weird things in there, like certain items. There's like, how did you get that? Are you gonna say some Force bullshit got that? Because how do you get that? That's not how. Yeah, it's weird. But there's nothing really big wrong with this film. I usually do at the end of these, hey, I think you'll like this film with this. I don't think you'll like this film with this. That's hard to do. Because I can't think of anyone who super wouldn't like this film. You will like this film if you like Star Wars, if you like cool characters, if you like awesome fucking realised worlds, if you like filmmaking, you should like this film. It's good. If you don't like sci-fi, if you don't like Star Wars, I hate going, if you don't like good things, because I'm not here to judge you. Not everyone's going to like this film, but I can't pinpoint why you wouldn't like this film. I guess it's just, it might not be for you, but I'm really going to say, you might just be happy. Like, you might leave happy. Not many films do that. They're all dark and gritty, and I was happy the whole time. I was smiling until some sad things happened, then I was sad. But then I was happy again, because, man. And this film, you might be a bit annoyed at the cliffhanger ending, but I think if you were in the cinema and saw A New Hope, you might understand it. I wasn't, obviously. I'm just saying. All three of the previous trilogy were all ended, or except from the final one, of course. They all ended on cliffhangers. And the prequels never had that. They ended and they were this thing and they sucked. But the original ones all ended on cliffhangers. So and this ends literally, and I'm talking literally, on the edge of a cliff. Oh my god. It's cliffhanger. Literally. Do you think that, I'm now thinking, did they do that on purpose? Literally putting it on a cliffside. I don't know if this counts as a spoiler. I'm not it could be a cliffside literally anywhere in the galaxy. I'm not telling you where or with who. I'm just saying there's a cliff. Literally and figuratively. Okay. I've been rambling for a while now. So yeah, this film's good. It's very fucking good. And I have very few flaws with it. I probably will, when the hype wears down, might go, oh, there's actually a few things that aren't great. Once I stop going, oh my god, I watched Star Wars at midnight and I'm fucked. I finished work and then went to see Star Wars and I'm going to work in a bit. Oh my god, Star Wars. I really don't, I don't think there's really anything wrong with this film. Except for those, you know, odd CG that stands out a little. Good CG, just stands out a bit. And I wish they had brought up a certain thing a couple of times in the film. And that's about it. That's it. So, that's my review. It's a good film. I'm not giving you a score. You can fuck off. I don't do scores. So, quickly update about the channel before we leave. We're not gone. We've been gone for about 2 months. We've been on hiatus. I've been working fucking my arse off. Because as the holiday season comes around, people like to eat at the restaurant / pub where I work. And fuck all you people who make me work. Actually, you pretty much get me money, so that's fine. Keep doing it. After the new year, we should be back with some stuff. I'll finish a Fallout 3, and then if you don't care about the channel and you just look for a Star Wars thing, you can go. You don't, you know, it's fine. I understand. You don't care about games. You're looking for Star Wars reviews. This is for anyone who happens to like the channel, I guess. Not many people do, so it's fine. Yeah, Fallout 3 will be back, and then Let's Plays will be done, because no one really watches them. And I'll come back, and I'll have more reviews, and wonderful games. So just pretty much reviews, and maybe some stupid stuff if me and Tavis can do that. Anyway, this has been Rambling Review. I forgot what it was called. Oh, also, someone else has the name Rambling Review, and they messaged me going, hey, we had the name first. And they were super cool, and like, no, I continue using it, it's fine. So, can't remember their name. The last video, we had a conversation. Go and check them out. I can't remember what they're called. I might link to it, I'm not sure. But they were cool. So they do reviews. You could go and look at them. They're cool guys. So, I've been Archie. This has been Rambling Review, Star Wars, Episode 7, Force Awakens. Fuck the song title. Goodbye. There's a seagull.